Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. I hope this is what I think it is. I believe this is a variation of something I've looked at here before, but it was something I really liked. And if it's the variation that I saw, not only is it really cool, but I think it's priced really, really well. So if you're seeing this video, then it means that I assumed correctly and decided to upload it. I will link this product down in the description. You guys can check it out if you want to. It does help my channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you. Thanks to Kizer for sending this in. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. And make sure that the notifications are turned on for the Metal Complex YouTube channel. Let's just go ahead and get this out. What do we have here? I believe this is an X series knife. I think I saw that correctly. Please be that. Please be what I... Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Oh, boy. So, God, I hope I'm right. It's either the one I saw as a variation of this, or, you know, and this is an absolutely brand new product, or this is exactly what I saw. Yeah. So, this is... Look at the liner, though. It's gold. Okay, so this is the Pioneer X, which we have seen before, right? 20 CV blade, carbon and titanium handle, liner lock. The liner is, it should be, I believe, titanium. Let's see if they changed it. Or maybe they didn't. I'm misremembering, but I think, yeah, I think this is all titanium. Obviously, there's non-magnetic steel and stuff like that. But I believe, now this is not the full review, so of course we get the details directly from Kizer after the fact, and then I do the full review. But I believe that's the case. I also think that this is DLC. So it's kind of like a stonewashed, like almost, not quite a matte stonewash, but it's not quite a satin DLC either. Man, I hope I'm right about this. Like, take this with a grain of salt. Let me, confirm it. Maybe I'll pin a comment. I believe, and this would be pretty wild for considering the materials. Yes, this knife is made in China, but Kizer, premium quality, all of that. It's part of their X series. And we have what I believe is a titanium bolster, titanium liners that have been anodized gold. That's awesome. We definitely don't see that enough. I really wish that we saw that more often, is the titanium anodized, liner locks. But titanium, carbon fiber, and 20 CV in DLC, I believe the price that I saw was $212. Now, that's a lot of money for a pocket knife. It's not a lot of money considering all of the things that have been implemented here. In fact, I think it's more than a fair price. I have reviewed the Pioneer X, and I think that this is a really, really nice product. It's got a nice front flipper. It's got great thumb studs. I think they're sized appropriately. It's got a good detent. And it definitely exhibits quality that Kizer... While Kizer definitely makes high-quality products, this is, in my opinion, a step up. The action on these Pioneer, the action on Kizer knives has always been anywhere from pretty good to, wow, like awesome, right? But in my opinion, the action on this particular knife, while everything else seems to be a step up, the action on this particular knife is nothing special, but it's definitely good enough, right? If you move that lock bar out of the way with a little bit of encouragement, it's going to come down, but you're not going to get like buttered glass fall shuttiness or anything like that. It says Pioneer 20 CV. I really wish, Kizer, I really wish you guys would just put 20C over here. And if you have to put Pioneer on there, if you have to print the name of the knife on the knife, make it really, really small and back here, because we don't want it out here in the plainest font possible on the blade, especially on a DLC blade where the contrast is so apparent. This is such a good looking knife, and I appreciate you guys keeping the billboarding off of the knife outside of when it's in the closed position. It just says Kizer here. This is a good way to do this. You've got that logo hidden in with the blade out, but then over here we have this kind of ugly Pioneer 20 CV, but okay. This is a nice touch. I've always said that gold or bronze mixed with smoky grays and blacks to me always looks really, really good. So even though you have the lighter gray here, I think the contrast between the black pivot, the gold pivot collars, which are on both sides, the gold liners, and then the carbon fiber, like the shred carbon fiber, and the smoky dark gray or black of the DLC, I think looks really, really good. I like that a lot. Pocket clip, nothing crazy special here. Maybe that's part of how they got the price reduced down to what it is. I also believe this backspacer appears to be, let me zoom in here. I'll bet you that's G10. So instead of giving us a titanium pocket clip and a titanium backspacer, which is typical, they opted for more generic materials, which is probably what allows them to get that price down to what it is. Everybody's going to have a different opinion on that. A lot of people are going to feel like, if I'm going to pay this much money, I definitely want a milled titanium pocket clip. I don't think as many people will really care about the backspacer. So if I'm correct as far as the price goes, and my assumptions as far as the backspacer and the pocket clip, are correct, then I'm in favor of them doing that so that people can get their hands on this level of execution and quality and these materials and this coating, right? If you want the DLC, it's nice because a lot of the fancier stuff, the titanium with the DLC, a lot of times you end up paying about $250 plus. I think as time goes on, guys, even with all the world economic stuff, I think as time goes on, we're going to see a reduction in cost with a lot of this stuff because the technologies that make it possible will simply become less expensive, right? And while certainly some companies will seek to exploit this, we will always have aggressive and fierce competition, especially when it comes to the nicer Chinese companies. They're going to price compete with each other, obviously with the US companies and things like that. Kizer has always done a good job. Kizer is a great example of why this will never ever end. There will always be new knives that are made really nice, good designs, made with really premium tolerances and really premium materials that you can get for a reasonable price tag. I think overall, this is just me guessing, right? I'm certainly not right about everything. Overall, I think the price of knives in general will increase, but it'll be balanced out by certain, like I said, certain technologies making certain processes and materials less expensive to execute on a lot of these Chinese products. So this looks cool. I like it. If Kizer wants to pop in and clarify anything down in the comment section, I think that'd be great. Or if you guys have anything you want to add in, of course, please feel free to do that. I will link this knife and other Kizer products down in the description so that you guys can take a look if you want to. That is going to be just about it today. Unless I find out that there's something dramatically different about this than the other Pioneer that I reviewed, this will not get its own full review, but I'm happy to let you guys know it exists today. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.